Good afternoon, guys. I hope that you are having a beautiful day. This week, we're going to work with the unit number 4, as you can see. In unit 4, we are going to have this week we are going to talk about cause and effect and also open conditional with if or when. Okay, the open conditional, you're gonna see that it's very similar as the zero conditional. It's going to be like the same. Okay, the first thing that we're going to have is the opener, activity number 1. Think about pictures you and your friends took during the last year. Which are your favorites? Okay, you are going to think about that and we are going to discuss a little bit next class. Then you are going to have the exercise number 2. This is a reading. Read how a digital camera works and name one new fact which you learned from the article. You are going to read this article about how a digital camera works. Okay, you are going to read all this information and after that you are going to think about that. Name one new fact which you learned from the article, something new that you learned. Okay. Then on page 57, you are going to have the exercise number 3. This is after reading, okay? You are going to match the beginnings with the endings according with the information, with the previous information with the reading, okay? So you are going to have numbers from 1 to 6 and options from A to F, and you are going to match the beginnings with the endings, okay? Let's say, I'm going to give you an example. You get instead pictures. For example, when you use a digital camera, if you consider that this is the option, the ending for that sentence, you are going to match 1 with number D and so on, okay? Then we have a question. What about you? What are your favorite pictures? Are they pictures of people, places, events, or things? We are going to discuss next class a little bit about this question in an oral way, okay? Then we have the exercise number 4. This is about vocabulary. You are going to match the words with their definitions, okay? You have some words: compare, digital, instant, pixels, make calculations, primary colors, and you are going to match these words with the definitions from 1 to 6. Okay, if you consider that, for example, when something happens immediately, if you consider that this is like digital or instant, you are going to write the word there, okay? Then we are going to have the exercise number 5. This is pronunciation. For this one, you are going to listen the track, the audio. It says, listen and repeat which word doesn't end in the sound O. Okay? Like, let's say, for example, special or animal. Okay? That's the correct sound. So just pay attention and listen. Okay? Remember that in this exercise, what you are going to do is listen again and which word doesn't end in the sound O. Okay, the one that is different. You are going to circle or underline if you want. Okay, then we have the exercise number 6. Okay, this is listening. You are going to listen the audio, the track. Okay, Carrie and Emma have a talk. You are going to listen and decide if the sentence is true or false, and then after that you decide if the sentence is true or false, you are going to correct the false sentences according with the information that you are going to hear. Okay, guys, after the listening, remember, you are going to listen the audio and then you are going to correct the false sentences. If it is true, you don't have to do anything, okay? Then you are going to have the exercise number 7. This is our writing, okay? It says complete these statements for another student without talking to him or her. Then show them to him or her how many did you get right. Correct the statements that are wrong. Okay. This is what you are going to do. You are going to think about one of your partners, okay? Let's say that maybe Henry is thinking about Valeria. Okay, so Henry it's going to choose Valeria and he is going to complete all this information, all these sentences, let's say, with Valeria's information, okay? With the information that you consider, let's say, that is real for your partner. You are going to choose one of your classmates. Vamos a escoger uno de nuestros compañeros. No las voy a completar las oraciones con mi información, no. Con la información de algún otro de mis compañeros, de los compañeros que están en el grupo, ¿ok? Luego lo que vamos a hacer es que, bueno, your favorite song is, qué sé yo, digamos que yo pienso que Tracy le gusta The One Direction, qué sé yo. Entonces, your favorite song is The Story of My Life, qué sé yo. Voy a escribirlo aquí. Ya cuando yo tengo toda la información de la misma persona, ¿verdad? Del mismo compañero, lo que vamos a hacer es hacerlo en clase. En clase yo los voy a dividir a ustedes, los voy a dividir en parejitas con las personas que ustedes escribieron y entonces ahí es donde ustedes van a comparar la información y van a ver cuántos aciertos o cuántas oraciones correctas tuvieron. ¿Ok? Eso es lo que vamos a hacer un poquito de la actividad. Entonces van a escoger algún compañero de la clase para hacer esa actividad. ¿Ok? Then we have the exercise. Well, this is the grammar exercise. Grammar workout. Grammar practice on page 66. Ok, nos vamos a ir a la página 66. Ok, nos vamos a la página 66. Let's go to page 66. Okay, and on page 66, you are going to have a grammatical, let's say like a practice. Okay, here we are on page 66. Okay, this is grammar, open conditional with if and when. Okay, unit 4, lesson 1. Here you have like the explanation for open conditional. Acá tenemos un poquito de la explicación. De igual manera, chicos, yo les voy a dar la explicación de esto. Se los voy a mandar en una presentación de PowerPoint. Entonces ahí los voy a aclarar mucho más como like so deep, bueno, a kind of deep, ¿ok? Un poquito más profundo la gramática para que ustedes les quede claro lo que es el Open Conditional. Si tienen alguna duda o alguna pregunta, claro, me la pueden hacer en la próxima clase, ¿ok? Luego de que tienen esto, vamos a realizar esta practiquita, nada más la 1 y la 2, number 1 y number 2. It says, practice open conditional with if or when. Match the beginnings with the endings. Ok, acá es lo mismo. Tenemos cinco principios de oraciones y vamos a escoger de estos 5 que tenemos from A to E los endings, ¿verdad? Los que tengan como coherencia, por así decirlo, ¿verdad? Que tengan una relación, esta primera oración que tengo acá con la que sigue acá, ¿verdad? Con la A, la B o la C, la que ustedes consideren que es la más adecuada. Then we have the exercise number 2. Cross it out if or when in one of the parts of each sentence. Ok, when I am happy, when everybody notices it. Ok, acá lo que vamos a hacer es como tachar el if o el when en una de las partes de cada oración. Si ustedes consideran que no va o ya se está repitiendo, ¿verdad? Entonces lo tachamos. Eso es simplemente lo que van a hacer en ese ejercicio. Y prácticamente eso sería por esta semana, chicos. Recuerden que les voy a estar enviando lo que es la práctica, ¿verdad? Bueno, la parte gramatical se los voy a estar enviando y si tienen alguna duda o alguna pregunta, entonces me la hacen el próximo sábado. That's all for this week.